The only person who gets to torture my brother is me.
Wednesday Season 2, the theories that will leave you shook, but could be true. Fans are already speculating about what may happen in the second season of the show since the season finale on Wednesday left a lot of questions unanswered. There are a lot of interesting possibilities for the next season, ranging from Larissa Wiens' possible return to the show, to the introduction of a few new antagonists, to the fact that Tyler could receive a redemption arc. Therefore, continue watching to witness these theories that will leave you shaking in your boots.
There's just something wrong about this place. Not just because it's a school.
In the next season, Tyler may emerge as a reliable ally. At the conclusion of the show, Tyler can be seen stepping out of the rear of the ambulance while transforming into Hyde. This indicates that Tyler may have been able to avoid going to prison. It is conceivable that he may continue to play a villainous role in the second season, but it is also possible that Tyler could switch loyalties in the midst of the season. Also, despite the fact that Tyler is a villain, he has won the hearts of the fans. Thus, even though he had previously slain numerous pupils, many people believe that he was always under the control of Marilyn Thornhill, an adult who was skilled in the art of manipulation. It is possible that Tyler could come to regret his killing spree and will join forces with Wednesday and her allies in order to defeat Thornhill or any other antagonist that may appear in the second season. It's possible that Marilyn Thornhill will come back for the second season. It is possible that this individual will return for a subsequent season, given that viewers do not witness Marilyn being murdered or brought to prison. The depiction of this character that Christina Ricci gave on Wednesday was one of the standout performances of the day. It would be incredible if she were to repeat her role, particularly considering that she did not completely transform into a villain. Marilyn is shown to be the mastermind behind Tyler's killings throughout the first season of Wednesday. Yet she does not take on the role of the antagonist until the very last episode of the season. On top of that, the majority of her job involves reviving William Crackstone, which is why fans would want to see a full-on showdown take place between her and Wednesday. It's possible that Larissa Wiens will come back in later seasons. The last episode of Wednesday features Marilyn Thornhill's murder of Larissa Wiens, the headmaster of Nevermore Academy, who passes away after being poisoned. Wiens was injected with the poison, and it was immediately apparent that she would not live through it. She passed away very immediately after receiving the injection. On the other hand, given that the show deals with spirits and resurrections, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary if Larissa somehow made her way back to the show. Netflix has already accomplished this with their character Hopper in the Stranger Things series. There is no question that viewers of Wednesday would adore seeing one of the oddest characters on the show make a comeback to the show.
My name is
Bianca's storyline could become more relevant. As a result of the fact that the first season establishes a complete plotline around Bianca, viewers of the program are already predicting that her mother will play a significant role in the antagonistic plot of the second season. Bianca's mother puts a lot of pressure on her daughter to quit school and come with her so that the two of them may exploit the mermaid's ability for evil. On top of that, she is the mastermind of Morning Sun, a kind of cult that uses a mobile application in an attempt to defraud people. There is a possibility that this side story may develop into a major storyline during the second season of Wednesday, and that the show will explore the intersection of the supernatural and technology. Because Bianca is such a fan favorite, it would be amazing to see her go up against the nefarious plans that her mother has. In the long run, Xavier can turn out to be a villain. Xavier's conduct is quite unpredictable during the first season of the show Wednesday. He became fascinated with Wednesday despite the fact that they had only spent a short amount of time together. He even tried to get Bianca to wipe his memories, and he had a high explosive reaction to certain events. Fans now feel that Xavier will not play the role of a love interest in future seasons, but would instead play the role of a villain. In addition to that, he has the same appearance as Garrett Gates. Because of his fixation with Wednesday and the superpower she bestows upon him, Xavier may eventually turn into an enemy. If this were to happen, rather than giving Wednesday and Xavier the standard high school love tale, it would be an intriguing twist. Xavier and Wednesday have some kind of psychic connection to one another. When Wednesday comes into contact with anything that has to do with the Hyde throughout the first season, she begins to see visions of the Hyde's assaults. During this period, Xavier is having nightmares about the monster, and his obsession with it has reached the point where he is covering the walls of his studio with images of the hide. It has previously been suggested by a user on Reddit that Wednesday and Xavier may have a psychic link, which would account for the fact that they both had similar visions throughout the season. It's possible that this may be addressed during the second season when these two characters will be working on developing their love bond.
I can tell how you get lost in the music.
Enid could come out as bisexual. Fans are anticipating that Netflix will include LGBTQ+ characters in the show, since the streaming service has built a reputation for being welcoming to all people. Fans believed that Enid was the true primary character of the show in many different ways, and one of the most popular ideas about the show up to this point is that Enid Sinclair would be revealed to be a bisexual character at some point in the future. This notion is based mostly on Enid's appearance, particularly the pink and blue highlights in her hair, which resemble the colors of the bisexual pride flag. A person who is gay or lesbian and is coming out of the closet could compare their battle with her family's suffering. On top of that, viewers saw an incredible connection between Enid and Wednesday from the very beginning of the program, and they have already started shipping them as a couple under the name Wenclair. Viewers could get a glimpse of the Addams home. One of the many ways in which Wednesday on Netflix absolutely missed the mark was in its failure to represent the house of the Addams family. This location has played a pivotal role in past chapters of the series, and it has served to illustrate a great deal of the peculiar behavior shown by this particular family. However, fans are under the impression that the well-known property would show up in the subsequent season. Numerous people assume that the first episode of the program will begin with Wednesday spending the summer at her home. This might result in many encounters between Wednesday and the Addams family before she returns to Nevermore. It's possible that Yoko is following Wednesday. Due to the fact that the show concluded Wednesday by getting a text message from an unknown number threatening to murder her, viewers are already attempting to identify the individual who sent the message. Fans have begun to speculate that they may be Yoko Tanaka. Yoko is the vampire student at Nevermore Academy who has the greatest screen time, despite the fact that she doesn't appear in the show very often. Also, the fact that she is a member of the Nightshade group provides her with the required context to be attempting to do Wednesday harm for some unknown purpose. There could be further exploration of the Addams family tree. During the first season of the television show, viewers followed Wednesday as she investigated her psychic abilities with the assistance of her ancestor, Goody Addams. Because of this, the viewers have devised a wide variety of hypotheses about either this character or other potential members of their family. Wednesday, on the other hand, did not include any of the other well-known members of the Addams family, such as Cousin It or Grandmama Addams. In addition to that, they may introduce brand new characters that are unique in the second season. And that's it. Tell us in the comments below what your expectations are for the second season of Wednesday, and which of our theories you think has the most chance of being correct. Thanks for watching this video. Click the subscribe button and see you in the following video.